Hello YouTube, this is going to be chapter 6 and 7. Chapter 6 is really short. It's just going to include the assembly of the end stops for the motors right here. It's just this little plastic piece right here. This gets mounted to it, and then this will get mounted to the extrusion later. But we're just going to set it all up so that it's ready to go. And there you go. You have your printed part right here, and then this will get mounted to the extrusion, and then this will trigger your motors. And then you also need 3 of those, so I've pre-assembled all of them. Moving on to chapter 7 now, which is what you see on the paper here. This is it's called the Z probe, which is the automatic bed leveler for the mini console. Hi guys, I wanted to readdress the Z probe video that I covered because I got cut off in the middle of it because the camera died, and I put the whole thing together, and I don't feel like taking it apart to show it because I'm following the guide pretty much step by step so you can see what I did online. But I did want to kind of cover how it works and what its components are. So this is going to be to help the console find level ground automatically, and it's just kind of like a mechanical design using a terminal block here, a ballpoint spring, a mechanical end stop. This one has its I don't know if you can see, but its metal relay is cut down perfect to size. And then there's this tension safety pin modified right here to push the probe this way, because there's a little ridge that disengages the probe when it's done with its procedure. And this spring provides the pushback to untrigger the probe. So, for example, we can let's see, my end stop's a little rusty here. So when I push up on the button here, I don't know if you can hear it. So that's basically how it works, and it goes along, finds level ground. And then when it's finished, it will grab a bolt that it's programmed to in a specific area, and it will push up extra hard, and then it will slide it over just like that to disengage the probe. So that's basically the end stop design. It came with my kit came with a pre-soldered end stop, solderless kit once again, so kind of handy. But you could rig something like this up on your own using a pretty cheap end stop and an Allen wrench. So kind of a neat little design, and we'll see how it works. You would also need to print your own plastic part. This part is custom, but like I said, this entire project, along with many of the other Rep 3D printer projects, are all open source, so I'm sure you could find parts that you could download and print. Hey guys, this is chapter 8, hot end assembly. This is going to be the heating block right here. I'll start with the extruder head. Unscrew it just about a half turn. Screw the filament guider here. Now we want this to make a connection with the we want it to butt up against the nozzle here. but you don't want this to be actually touching this. You want this to be heated up by touching this, and then this is what's touching the block. So that's why you unscrew that at about a quarter turn, and then you can see there's just a little bit of space in between there. Thermistor, pre-bent, about 5 centimeters. What we're going to do is we're going to spread the legs here of these. And we're going to drop in a little screw. We have the heating cartridge here. And what this is going to do, it's going to slide into this hole right here, and then we're going to tighten it down with another bolt. There's the hot end block here. So now we're all wired, ready to go. We can screw on this heat sink. So now we have our thermistor, our heating cartridge, the nozzle, fan here, comes with the hot end, little piece of plastic. I pre-screwed the fan on already. Wiring. And the last piece is this little PTF connection fitting. This is going to help guide the, help secure the PTF tubing. And that's going to go right in there. And there you go. Now, you can snap this fan on here. Kind of keep all the wiring together. And this fan should push right on to the aluminum here. There we go. Now we have our assembled hot end right here. In case you guys were wondering, this is also an additional fan for my printer. Came with my kit. I think that's just this design. It's just going to be another mounted fan. This one's going to cool the immediate hot head, and then this small 30 mil fan, and then this one's a 40 mil. Probably be around over here or somewhere, I imagine. We'll see you next time.